Alright guys, we are back on the Louisiana farms. I'm the Cajun farmer, and we didn't get no comments on the last video telling us whether we should buy this field of soybeans or not, so we went ahead and got it. They just got dry enough to where we can actually get into them and get started tonight, so we're going to be combining a little late tonight and trying to get as much crop out of this field as we can get. I'm hoping we do fairly decent, but we'll just kind of have to see what our yield's going to be. These combines are fairly small, but what I'm going to try to do is get a couple headlands around this whole thing, and then we're going to get our buddy to come out in the morning and help us get started on it. So we will have two combines going down this thing, but it's just going to be a slow, steady process with these small little combines. I'm harvesting right now at approximately 4 miles an hour. Never mind the tree we just warped through. But it's too dark to kind of see what we got going on, but we can see back there how full we're going to get. And I've been doing some graphic adjustments, so y'all let me know in the comments whether it looks better or worse. It might be a little stuttery here and there because of the way I set up the graphics. I'm holding like right at 50 to 60 frames per second, but it will drop every once in a while because this is a modded map. So we'll just kind of have to see how it goes, and hopefully it looks good to you guys. While you're down there commenting on how it looks, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new around here. Every sub counts, and we're inching closer and closer to that 300 mark, so y'all help us get there. But anyway, farm business. We got all that hay hauled off in the live stream and the last video, and made a decent amount of money with that. The Red International we bought, the mod was actually bugged, so we had to get rid of it. So I gave ourselves the money back that we spent on it, bought the Ford tractor because it doesn't have any conflict problems with the mod, and so yeah, we're back to a smaller horsepower tractor. I think it has 160 horse, but I'm hoping it'll pull these grain carts just fine. We're gonna kind of have to wait and see how that goes for us, and so that's a process so far. We should get decent yields out of these soybeans. I don't know what the previous farmer has done for fertilizer or anything of that nature, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see what they do for us. But since it's nighttime and we work for ourselves, we do got the blue cokes going at the moment, so we're enjoying ourselves. I kind of want to unload while we're down here, but before we go back up that headland, but I don't know how full we are. I'm trying to fix my sim dashboard here so it'll tell us what we got going on in the harvester. We'll go ahead and stop her there and get the pipe out, and we don't look very full. We'll climb on out of the harvester here, see if we can't jump up here. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh yeah, we're decently full. So we're gonna run up there, get the auger not the auger wagons. They're just dump gravity fed wagons. So we're gonna run up there and get them, and we'll be back momentarily. Alright guys, we got the auger wagon. I keep saying auger wagon. We got the gravity wagons. We're gonna go ahead and get pulled up here before we get taken off too far, and then we should be able to dump right into that. This is a Ford tractor we got. Looks just like a tractor I had when I was younger without the cab. We didn't have a cab. We were in Louisiana, and we didn't like the cab. I gotta remember my buttons. Okay, there we go. We got her unloading. But yeah, harvest should go good. I don't even know how much that was just now, but we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. So we'll come back to you guys maybe in the morning. Alright guys, we are back and we've been pushing hard here on the soybean field. It's currently 10:11 at night. We're getting unloaded here and we're going to call it a night here. Come back in the morning, get our buddy to help us out. He's going to run one of the harvesters, we're going to run the other. I'm probably going to carry on doing a few headlands in the morning while he goes up and down, just to give him plenty of room to be able to turn around without damaging too much crop. Holy crap, getting full, boys. So yeah, that's the plan, and we're going to see you guys when we get back. Alright guys, we are back. It's roughly about 6:30 in the morning. And we're gonna carry on where we left off. We got old Bob over there. He's coming down. You can barely see him off in the distance. But he's definitely gonna come give us a hand. He's already got started, you know, taking care of the field for us. He's gonna do the up and downs. We're gonna do the headlands. And we're just gonna hope that we can keep up and be able to get unloaded with the grain cart. I'm gonna have to jump back and forth because it's just how it is. I can't afford too much help. So Bob's about all we're gonna get for today. Hoping to get my son out here in a couple years when he grows up and he's able to actually drive some machinery. Luckily we do have this older machinery. It's a little bit easier than that high-tech stuff. At some point eventually, obviously, we do want to upgrade harvesters. I just haven't seen anything on the market that really catches my eye. But we do need to boost production a little bit, especially when it comes to corn harvest. We're going to be doing that next fall. So I'm sure if we don't have a new combine by then, we're going to be hurting for one, because this field's a little bit smaller than our biggest corn field, but we are planting corn in quite a few fields, so it's going to definitely be different. But we will come back to you guys when we get a little bit further along on the field. It's going to take us quite a while. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we are back and we're headed to the silo to dump our second load. We're still carrying on with that field. It's taken quite a while. We're probably maybe halfway done, almost halfway done. So we're going to be over 50,000 liters of soybeans already, and we're not even halfway done yet. So at least looking at 100,000 liters of soybeans, and that should be a good payday come this summer. We'll have to get everything planted and everything, so hopefully we can make it through there without having to take a loan out or anything, because we're going to need money for seed, fertilizer, all that stuff to plant. And the soybean field we're harvesting now is going to be a cornfield, and everything else but those two wheat fields are going to be a cornfield. Even those two wheat fields may potentially be a cornfield, so we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. We might do all corn. If we get enough money off of this soybean harvest, we may either buy a bigger harvester or another side hill, the 6600 side hill harvester. But we're definitely going to need something to help speed this up, because these two harvesters, it's taken us way too long just to do the one field. We've already been doing this for, we started at 6:30, so about 5 hours. Started at 6:30 this morning, 11:30 now, so keep pushing on and check back with you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we are back and we finally finished this field. We finished it up about 6:15ish, so it took us all day to get this harvested with two harvesters, which in hindsight really isn't that bad. We did alright. So right now I'm working on taking this harvester back. This was my harvester I was using, and it's completely empty. I do have my buddy's harvester over there. It's still got some grain in it, but the grain carts were full, so we're gonna have to go back, drive that combine back up here, and then unload it straight into the silo probably. So we're gonna have over 100,000 liters of soybeans. Excuse me, blue cokes are kicking in. We had a long day. But we're gonna get that put in there, and probably gonna call it there. I mean, we had a hell of a harvest for soybeans. We're basically done harvesting now till the wheat comes up. Hay shouldn't come back up till early spring, so be cutting that again. I might do a hay load or two off screen just to try to get us some money up. And I've got my eye on an older truck. Has a grain bed on the back of it. That way we can haul our soybeans to market when it comes time. It's gonna be a little bit. They're not gonna be ready to sell till like July, so it's gonna be a while. We'll keep our eye on the prices though. If it does come up, then to a decent price, what we've seen over the years, then we're just gonna go ahead and sell that stuff. We really need to get rid of it as fast as possible for a good price. That way we can go ahead and grow the farm a little bit. I'm already learning that we definitely need some bigger harvesters. They don't necessarily have to be newer. I like the older stuff. It's simpler for me to use, and I just really like using it. It's just these take quite a bit of time and effort, so we're gonna have to find something else to use. As for the Ford, heck of a tractor. It's worked a treat all day. Pulls these things full, no problem at all. Just chugs them along like a champ, and I have no complaints really. So we're gonna go ahead and get these unhooked here. Did I unhook? Okay, that one. That should be right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this in here for tonight. We're gonna use it first thing in the morning to do some loading. We're gonna get the John Deere on some tilling on that soybean field. We gotta get that tilled up as soon as possible. Let's all just pretend I caught a ride down to this harvester. I've been recording for about 6 hours, so the realism's not really sitting in with me too well right now. But we're gonna travel this back up there, get it unloaded, and we're gonna call it a night there. I mean, we had a hell of an episode. It's gonna be one of the shorter ones. I just didn't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me do circles around this big field. But as you can see, this thing is quite huge. Catch some of these pieces we missed here, but it took quite a while. Definitely humbles you a lot coming from a big farm like we came from, with the big S790s and stuff with the 30 foot wide corn headers and stuff. Like, we had it made, and now we're here in Louisiana with this small equipment, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. But it also is very time consuming and very humbling for sure. But we're gonna call it there, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It helps us out a bunch. We're close to that 300 subscriber mark, so it would really help a lot if you subscribe, share with your friends, get us to that 300, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cajun Farmer out.